Hello, and thank you for attending my meeting today, our annual conference on small business tax preparation checklist. My name is Komla Gebezan. I'm a certified fraud examiner and managing director at Elico Accounting Services and Tax Consulting LLC. It it is my pleasure today to present to you this specific topic because we are at the end of the year, and as a business owners, you need to get some paper together and be ready for tax preparation. I'm honored today to have as a guest, the only guest I have is Mr. Raul Cuevi, the president of Radio WC Connection, and also he owns a business named KK. He is in the medical transportation. He is located in Olney, Maryland, and you can count on him for anything you want, like a service to go to a hospital or your appointment everywhere in Maryland, Virginia, and DC. He is ready to help you with your transportation. I'm honored by his presence. That's why I take time to present his company. Thank you, Mr. Kwebi, to be present here today. So without further delay, we are going to dive into our topic, the topic of today. So the agenda for today is we are going to introduce the session, the thing we just did, and talk about illegal accounting services and tax consulting. We'll come the presentation, then we will conclude the day. Welcome again to our conference. Now, what is Illegal Accounting Services and Tax Consulting LLC, or what do we do at Illegal Accounting Services and Tax Consulting LLC? We are a full service accounting and tax consulting serving clients through the DMV area. Our service includes, but not limited to, the following: general ledger and the financial statement preparation. We take care of also some company bookkeeping, like we can do your bookkeeping monthly, quarterly, or annually, depending on what your needs are. We do payroll processing for some of our customers. We do personal financial statement for those individuals who desire to know a little bit about how their finance can help them go on. We also do tax planning, and we have some specialized people who can help you do your tax preparation. We are here also at Illegal Accounting Services and Tax Consulting LLC. We do notary public. So when you want to certify your papers, your affidavit, or whatever they say, your power of attorney, or whatever it is, you can call us and we will come to your place, or you can come to our office and we will notarize your paper for you. So why we are here today is to talk about your businesses. Like I say in the beginning, when we start the year, we have plenty of things to do during those seasons. Like we pay people, we buy stuff, people pay us and stuff like that. And at the end of the year, we have to file our taxes. But most of the time, as small business owners, we don't really know what we need to bring to our tax professional, or we don't know what to save aside so we can comply with federal and state law concerning the tax preparation. So we are here today to learn a little bit about those things. So first of all, you have to know what type of form you have to prepare for your business. We have different type of businesses, so you have to know the form you will prepare. Like for sole proprietorship and single member limited liability company, you have to prepare Schedule C. So how that's going? Like you have to go to your tax preparer and tell him everything you have for your businesses, and the tax preparer will prepare the normal 1040 form for you. But because you own a single member LLC, he will add the Schedule C. So the Schedule C is all about your businesses, like your income, your expenses, and anything you have and you want to claim. For partnership and multi-member LLC, they have to file the form 1065 and the Schedule K1. The difference between a single member and multi-member LLC is, like you can hear, the single member, you are the only one who have 100% of the business, I mean. And for multi-member limited liability company, there are many people, like you form the business, maybe you owe 50%, somebody own 20% or 10%. And so there are several persons who are people who form the multi-member LLC. Sometimes also the LLC can be taxed as a corporation. So the corporation and the LLC can file the form 1120. That's for corporation. And when you want to qualify your LLC as a corporation, you can file the form 1120. The small corporation or S corps can form the 1120S. The 1120S. And the non-profit organization, if tax exception for, can file the form 990, 990N, or 990 easy. All depend on the type of business you have and the amount you collected along the year, how much people give you to support your business. So filing depend on those forms. Which form to file depend on the amount and the form of the non-profit organization you have. On our next list, we have to understand now the filing deadline. Like for each company, they have a specific filing deadline. So for sole proprietorship, which files Schedule C and personal tax return, that's what I say, RS Form 1040, the due date this year filing tax will be April 17. It's supposed every year the tax season ends at April 15, but this year the 15 is on Saturday. So when the tax season ends on weekend, the next business day is usually the day they will close the taxes. So people still have until April 17, 2020 to file their taxes. For partnership, which file Form 1065, the due date is March 15, 2023 for this year. The partnership RS, you file the RS Form 1065, and the due date to file that form is March 15, 2023. The multi-member LLC, the multi-member limited liability companies, you will file the RS Form 1065, and it is due also on March 15, 2023. The small corporations file the Form 1120S. That one also is due on March 15, 2023. The C corporation file the RS Form 1120, and those also are due on April 17, 2023 as the LLC. And once again, because the 15 is on weekend, you have until the next business day, which is Monday, April 17, 2023. Most of the time, there are some business owners that are not ready and they would like to extend the tax filing. And one thing I want to remind you here is you extend your tax filing because you don't have time to get your paper together. You don't exactly finish your financial statement or whatever is it. That's why you request for deadline extension. You don't request for deadline extension because you don't have money to pay your taxes. Why I am saying that? Because when you want to file for the extension, you will have to pay an estimation of what you think can be your tax due or whatever is it you will pay for the federal government or the state. The extension will help you to like put everything together, your paperwork, collect your receipts, and get everything together to file your thing. So don't think because I don't have money, I will have to file extension. Once again, the extension help you to get your document together. And while you are filing the extension the same day, you will have to have some kind of money to pay in advance on the tax that you think you will have to pay to the IRS or your states. And the extension, when you file the extension, the due date, like the date you will have to file your taxes for the sole proprietorship, that will be October 16, 2023. For the partnership, it will be September 15, 2023. Multi-member LLC, that will be September 15, 2023. The small corporation, that is September 15, 2023. The C corporation, that will be October 16, 2023. So instead of, for example, for the liability company, instead of filing the tax or the deadline for you is April 17, 2023, when you file extension, they will give you until September 15, 2023 to file your taxes. That will help you to put your document together, to have everything ready to file the taxes. And now as a business, what do you need to get ready, like your paperwork? What type of paper do you need to file your taxes? Papers and all type of information you will need. Excuse me. The first thing you will need is the taxpayer identification number. The taxpayer identification number. For those who register their company, that's your employer identification number. And for those who does not register their company, they are doing it with their social security, you will take your social security as taxpayer identification number. For companies, small, big, or medium, you will need to have your income statement ready. What is the income statement? The income statement is a form. You have that. You have all your transactions during the year. You record all your transactions in. It helps you to see if you make a profit or not. So that will have all your debts, the expenses you made in the name of the businesses, and all you earn, like your customer pay you money, everything will be on that income statement. And the difference between the expenses and your income will give you your profit. You will also need your balance sheet. The balance sheet is the thing that the form that have all your assets. What you have for your company, your car, your building, all that. The balance sheet has that, and also has some account payable, like you buy cars, you have some suppliers, and those money you pay them on long period, like it's not short-term payment, but like more than 1 year and small. Those constitute your account payable. Also, that help you to see if your company is doing well or not. You will need also all your receipts. Like if you are in, you have a business that use car, you will pay for gas, you will do maintenance, the car will break down and you will go see the mechanic. You need all those receipts. You need to keep all those receipts so you can claim them when you want to file your taxes. When you want to file your taxes, your bank statement, why do you need your bank statement? The bank statement we are talking about here is your company, your business bank statements. But most of the time, people use their personal bank account because they don't see their business is making enough money to open bank account for their business. So you will need those bank statements to see everything you invest in your business and everything you receive from your customer, like your earning. So those will help you to claim your expenses and put the right amount. For example, if you are a contractor to a company and you pay gases, you pay your car, you use your car for those businesses, you need those expenses to reduce the money you will receive. You will receive a 1099 form from your contractor. So as a contractor, you will receive a 1099 form. And that 1099 form will be sent to the IRS and your state too. So you need those things to reduce this amount so you can gain a profit for your company. Payroll records. As a business owner, if you have some employee, you have to keep your payroll record because those also will help you to claim some benefit to reduce your earning, your benefit you make and stuff like that. That will help you to reduce everything. You will also need the previous year business tax return. It's not, you need it because you may need to, as a business owner, maybe you have carried over some expenses, some stuff you need to claim again. Or maybe there are some specific thing for that year, they need to return and verify or check those stuff on your previous year tax return. So you need, some tax preparer can ask you for 2 years, like for 2022 tax we are going to do now, they can ask you for 2020 tax and 2019 tax return paper. So you need to keep those documents secret, and when you need them, you can just get them and give it to whoever is requesting for it. Some of the business owners also make some estimated tax payment during the year. What is estimated tax payment? Those are especially is thing people who are contractor, and maybe if you own your business also you can do. Like those are some taxes, like you see from January to March, I made this amount in my company. So the office, you have to send money to tax, you have to pay tax on that money. So you need to send a certain amount to the IRS and the state, your state controller. Those taxes will help you to reduce the amount due at the end of the year. So you need to keep also those receipts, like the receipt. When most of the time now you can pay them online. So when you pay them online, you keep a record. So when you want to file your taxes, you can take it to your tax preparer. I want to remind you that you can still, if you have some question, you can still type them in the chat, or at the end, we have a special session for question also. Thank you again for your participation, and we are going to move on. Now, Now, what to have? Yeah, we are going to move on. So we are right now at the question and answer places. But before we can ask those questions, I want to talk a little bit about what you can deduct. There are some expenses you can deduct from your business. So some of those expenses are business mileage. When you use a car for your businesses, you can keep a record of your business mileage when you drive from your home to your customer and back, for and back. You need to keep those records. That will help you to reduce your taxes. You can also use your home office, like you will evaluate your home office and know how much you pay for the office you use at your home. You will use that to reduce your tax due. The travel, if you travel, like you take a plane or you have to move, for example, I'm in Maryland, so I want to go and do business to somebody in GC. GC is close, so let's take like in Florida, I have to use a plane to go there. So when you buy a ticket, you can use it to reduce your tax due. The small employer health insurance tax credit, you can use those to reduce your tax due. We have also disabled access credit. If you have a disabled thing in your business, like if you go to some businesses, places, they have a special portion for disabled vehicle to park there. If you have that in your workplace or where you do your businesses, you can claim some credit from there because those portions are specially reserved for disabled person. Nobody else, like other customer cannot park there, and that can make customer leave because when a customer come to your business place and they don't have somewhere to park their car and that place still available, they cannot park there, they may leave and take their business to somewhere else. And if you give as a business, you can give like charitable donation. You can do donation to some non-profit organization. If you made those donations, you also need to keep the receipt because you can deduce those money from your tax also. Now we are in the question and answer session. I want once again thank everybody here present today for your participation in our conference. If you have any question, it's time to chime in and ask them. Thank you. Are you guys there?
Yeah, we are here. Thank you for your presentation.
Yeah.
I have a question. In case you
Okay.
have like an LLC, you have an LLC and then you don't perform any activity. So at the end of the year, so how you can fill your tax with your personal tax?
Yeah. Depending on thank you. That's a really good question. And to answer it, I can say depending on the type of LLC you have, I don't know which activity you are doing. Maybe if you are in retail area, or you have just a service. If you are in retail area, for example, and you don't make any profit, maybe you have spent some money to maintain your businesses and stuff like that. You can still file the tax to get some credit back from that. But like some people just do like straight service, they don't really spend money on their businesses. Those people, if you want, you can still file your taxes. But because you don't make, why do you pay taxes? You pay taxes because you make money. So if you don't make any money, you don't have to file tax for your businesses. You know, you don't really have to file taxes for your businesses, but it's better to like notify the IRS or your state that this year I did not make any money, you know. But if you have some expenses, you can still file tax and claim some money back. I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to say thank
Sorry, guys. Just join late, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yes.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to say thank you
Uh-huh.
for that initiative to talk to us about the tax concept.
Yeah.
Actually, we're working and we file the tax, but we don't know for what reason we have to file the tax. Yeah, I think you do the good job. If we can have that opportunity all the time, I think that might be a good thing. I have a question
Okay.
regarding the expenses. If I don't have any office and I do my business as a small business in the house,
Yeah.
but I'm renting, can I take my rent payment to use in the tax deduction?
Great question. Yes, you will take not the whole amount. Like if you pay 1,000 for your house, your whole house, you
Yeah.
cannot use the 1,000 like a deduction.
Okay.
What the IRS want people to do is you will see the place. Like if you use a room in your house to do your business, you will take the measurement of your room. Most of the tax preparation software has a specific area where they will request you to what is the length of your room, what is the how wide your room is. So when you put those information in the system, and they will ask you also how much you pay for the whole house. So when you enter all those information in the system, the software will do the evaluation and will see how much we can attribute to your office, how much we can deduct from your rent for the whole house.
So, like, I have to use the square feet
Yeah,
uh, to prorate with my renting, right?
yes. But you don't have to do the calculation yourself. The system will take care of that. They will just ask you how much you pay for the whole house. For example, you pay 1,000. So you put the 1,000 in. So now they will ask you the square feet you use exclusively for the business. Like where you do the business, you cannot sleep there. You cannot do anything else there. Only the business purpose there. So they will ask you the square feet for the house or the room you use. And when you put those information in the system will prorate the amount they can take from the whole how do you call it, rent payments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What will happen if I have my own car, but sometimes I use it for the small business purpose?
Yeah, your own car and you use it for your small business purpose. Okay, what you have to do, like there are some application or software you can use to keep record, and those application can help you at the end of each trip or when you go back 2 day, 3 day, even a month before. I use those application. They will ask you, they will show you today you drive from Waldorf to Temple Hill. Is it for business purpose or personal purpose? So if it is for business, you will click on business. So they will keep the record for you. If you don't have that application, those applications, you can also keep your own record. Like have a small book in your car. Every time you want to start, you say, today I will go to see my customer in Gettysburg. I live in Maryland. So I'm living at this address and I'm going to this address for a round trip. So you can calculate the mileage you use. And at the end of the year, you will computerize all those mileage. And I think this year is 0.52 cents per mile. So when you computerize it, you will put it to deduct to reduce your expenses.
Okay. So, am I computerize on the gas? I'll computerize my car notes, and I'll computerize the amortizement. How you call it?
Depreciation.
Kitchen of the car too.
Yeah, those are separate from the mileage thing. Like you say, you use your car. Yes, the mileage part is one side, and for depreciation and everything else, also you will only claim for example, for the notes, the car note you pay, the payment you pay on your car. When you put, the system will request only the interest you pay on those car notes. So they will return some interest back, not the whole amount of car. Because after all, you will do the depreciation of the car too, and you will earn some money on those amounts.
Oh, I get you.
So okay, there are several expenses you can claim from your car: mileage, depreciation, and what else? Expenses. Even for those who drive for Uber or Lyft, you can still claim when you wash your car, you buy car scents, and all those stuff, you can use them. And plus the mileage cost also.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
No problem. Yep, still we are collecting some questions, and anything you have, you want to get more information on, we are here for that. No more questions? That means we did a good job, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And if you no longer have question for us, we want once again thank you all for participating, for attending this conference. I think we didn't choose the right time because most of people are at work right now. And next time we will make sure we choose the better time. We will send out a survey and know exactly what time can be good for everybody to be here and listen to us. And for any other question, if you have question or you want to reach out to us for any type of services, like we say in the beginning, we are accounting and tax consulting company. So if you need anything from us, those are our information, our contact information. We have our website there. You can go on our website and make appointments to meet us. We will talk about everything you need. You have our email or our phone number. You can text us, call us, or whatever you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us, and we will provide you, like we always do, our golden service, because we are here to help everybody who is here to be on top. We want to help every business to make profit. You don't have to, at the end of the year, have to hold your head on your hand because you owe a bunch of money to pay to RS. It's at the beginning of the year you can prepare the end of the year. So thank you for coming in, and our doors are open for you. And if you have any question, reach out to us. Thanks. If nobody, okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, no problem. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.